In your consumer headlines, a recent trend has millennials closing the menu and breaking out the cookbooks. And some major chain restaurants are taking a hit as a result. Fox's Jennifer Lahmers has more.
Like most 20-somethings, Marion Link is fresh out of college and wants to save some cash, so she cooks.
I only go out to eat maybe a few times a week, if that. And even like for lunchtime, I like to bring my own food because it's so expensive.
I do cook at home as well. I make some good old mac and cheese and some pasta and some PB&Js.
18 to 35-year-olds used to be the generation that went to restaurants the most, but that was before the recession. So now millennials, who were hit hardest by the economic fallout, are scaling back, especially if they have kids of their own.
Now I'm going, okay, I have to start saving a little bit for my kid in the future. I have to worry about clothing them for school and getting them school supplies and all those other kinds of things. So again, it becomes a compromise.
And that search for a compromise, analysts say, is hurting restaurants big time. Over the last year, 5 restaurant companies have filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, 3 of them in 1 week, including Cozy Inc., Rita Restaurant Group, which owns Don Pablo's, and Garden Fresh Corp. Major chains like Ruby Tuesday and Bob Evans have been forced to close dozens of restaurants nationwide. But it's not all millennials' fault.
We've seen massive food deflation to the point where prices are now down about 2% at grocery stores from where they were last year. So suddenly it's become much cheaper to eat at home. And on top of that, you have new services that are making delivery much more easier. So that's meal kits like Blue Apron and HelloFresh, and suddenly a lot more delivery apps.
That while hungry consumers enjoy having so many options for food, it eventually gets to the point where there aren't enough people eating out to support so many restaurants.